Hello there, Romans here and welcome to another music review. I review every album from a viewpoint of a musician, as I am a singer, songwriter and a bass player for my own group Jakobe. And last year we have released our debut album called Pursuits in Life. What makes it unique is that it's a pretty heavy prog rock without guitars. Instead you have drums, bass, saxophone and keyboards. You can check out two of our singles. We're building our monument and a studio live take of A Way Till Pose on my YouTube channel.
And take a look at our society. We wanna rise, despite our decay of morality. How many more signs do we need?
And in the description of both videos you will find all the information about where is the record available. It's available on all digital platforms like Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, iTunes, Amazon, but also on the Bandcamp. But also in this digipack version of a CD with a really beautifully illustrated 20 pages long booklet. So in case you want one, all you need to do is contact me via an email, on Facebook, on Instagram or through the Bandcamp. And today I'm going to talk about the new album from Myrath called Shehili.
Music review. Music review.
I know that it's been almost like a month since I've made a music review or since I've made any video on my YouTube channel. That's mainly because I had quite a lot of stuff going on in my life. It was all sort of a leading towards the last week where on Monday I played on one of the biggest national radios in Slovakia with my band. On Wednesday we've been shooting a new music video. On Saturday I got married. So quite a lot of stuff, but a normal week for me. So today I'm going to talk about the new album from Myrath called Shehili that came out 3 days ago, and I remember I was kind of listening to this record when I was getting ready to get married, and I've heard it 7 times as of now. Myrath is a Tunisian band that created a pretty unique sound and style of their own, where they combine metal influenced by Eastern culture, hence the term Oriental metal, with a traditional folk music of Tunisia, plus some pop influences as well. And their style is for me kind of a double-edged sword, because they are one of those bands that is very easily distinguishable from pretty much anybody else, and you can immediately tell them apart when you hear them. But on the other hand, there's only so much they can do within the limits of their own creation. So I'm going to talk about that more with the new record. So I've been following this band since 2011 when they released the Tales of the Sand, which I think is a very cool and very unique album. So let's dive right into the new one. So the album opens up with an intro, and then we've got the first track, Born to Survive, where the intro is very much in that folk traditional way, and then the song gets into more of a metal territory, and then we have this riff and a big chorus. And this is what I can say that almost every track of the album is like this. Like for example, You've Lost Yourself, again, a very oriental metal track with symphonic elements. And this continues with Dance, with Wicked Dies. By the way, especially in this track, I just realized how great of a singer he is. I really love when he uses that drive and when he sings in a more aggressive way. Sounds really great.
Let us play. Let us be, let me catch your signs. On and on, taking the silence.
Then Mersal, which has, I think, a traditional Tunisian singer. I really love those vocal lines that are in that style of Oriental singers. It's something that sounds very exotic to our ears. Then Darkness Arise. Then the track Stardust starts on the piano. We even have a little bit of electronica element there, which I kind of wish they used more often. But again, the chorus is very typical and very much in the style of the other tracks. Then Lily Twill is a track that has some parts sang in Tunisian, and this is more folk-based track. We hear some acoustic instruments. I think that this could have been a track that would really stand apart if it didn't have, again, that very accessible Western sounding chorus that just sounds a bit forced and kind of like, yeah, just let's make this song as appealing to everybody as possible. And then the title track Shehili, which also follows this fashion, but it's slightly more artistic, and that's why I like it more. Two songs that stand apart for me are Monster in My Closet, which is without a doubt the best track on the album. I don't really understand why they haven't shot a music video for it, or they haven't released it as a single. This is kind of one of the very few songs, one of the two songs actually, where I was paying attention to that song when it kicked in, and I could tell it apart.
I will wait for the sun to make my demons run. I've too late flared overnight. It's consuming my life, burning deep in my soul.
And the other track is one of the singles, No Holding Back, which has this very epic and celebrating beginning, which is like the background of the chorus, and it's just very memorable as a track. The album has really big production and is very full arrangements wise, but it gets a bit repetitive and predictable. This is what I kind of feel like a wasted opportunity. They really sound on this record like an American band using Oriental influences to make their music more exotic and more distinguishable, as opposed to being an authentic band that they actually are from those parts of the world, just playing their own traditional Oriental music in American or Western style, meaning that they have distorted guitars, they kind of do it in a metal fashion, but it's still their own music. And it's been a while since I listened to the Tales of the Sand, but I think that this is what really captivated me about this band, how they were able to transcend that Oriental vibe even into the melodies. And this is something that is not that present here in those choruses. I think they would be able to do so much more, and they would be able, I would really love to see them experimenting more and trying to get more artistic for the sake of maybe being accessible for everyone. But that's just me. Honestly, if you're a fan of this band, and especially if you enjoyed Legacy, because if I remember correctly, Legacy was a very similar record to this one, I think you're gonna love it. If you are like me, definitely check the record out. And so, do you agree with me? You can let me know in the comment section below. You can let me know how much you like this record and how well do you think it compares to their previous works. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. You can check out my own original music, my live performances, my worst to best series, and quite a lot of other music reviews on this channel as well. So, thanks a lot for watching.